grossly underreport the actual prevalence of because people don't report it. So,
but there's a massive and again I know that and this goes back to domestic violence and stuff and all this type of stuff too. I think people try to make out that one particular sex is more victimized or whatever, and there are, but the thing is human nature is a real thing. You know what I mean? I would say that men are generally more aggressive than women, or more violent, and they've always been that way. That was a mechanism of survival in history or whatever. Is that right? No, it's just the way it is. Do dogs bark? Yeah, they do. They're part of their nature. But I don't think that you can use that as a reason to vilify a particular gender, because, for example, something that a lot of people don't know, that same-sex domestic violence is highest in two female partners. That's actually the highest rate of domestic violence out of all of the different.
So then you say that all of this violence is my fault because I'm a man.
Yeah, correct, but that doesn't make sense if the highest
Why
rate
am I
of
more
violence...
violent than my sisters?
I wouldn't say that you are. I would say that men generally prioritize aggression as their response to I don't know, fight or flight, whereas women more probably have the flight response, I would say, based off of genetics or evolution, because you haven't been able to physically defend yourself. You had to run and hide or scream or whatever. A dude would pull out his sword, all right, for the most part. I'm not saying that all men like that or all women like that. I'm not saying that at all. I'd just say genetically you tend to lean towards certain things.
Why isn't that my mother's fault for telling me to man up, get out there and tackle, go low?
Look, it could be a portion of that too, but I think there is a genetic component as well. I don't think, of course, I don't think you are... I don't think that your evolutionary tendencies are a straitjacket. I don't think that's only who you are, but I think that has a major play in what it is as well. Does that make sense?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Of course.
And I think even this idea is kind of almost removed from reality these days almost. I think almost this statement that's saying that we're vastly different and we're not the same is almost an argumentative topic now.
But
there's a real difference.
The nature-nurture argument that you're defining there, that's been going on for as long as people knew there were genes. And it used to be temperament or predisposition. That's in the that goes back in the literature for
thousands
forever, for as long as there's literature. It's still an argument of. I think the argument's been done and dusted. I think genetics is shown to be such a powerful predictor. And you can squeeze a fair bit out of. Not about any one person because it's really complicated and
there's more to it than just gender and genetics.
Is so fluid. But it's still genetics. A lot of what you get in the delivery room is what's there now. Can you change that? Absolutely, but only with a lot of hard work or with really bad shit happening to people. But